Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream. The stream yesterday seemed to go really well, so I'm going to try and do something similar to that again. We're going to be working on the simulator game a little bit more, pizza eating simulator. And yeah, I'll just be doing a little bit of programming. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the live chat. There is a little bit of a delay, so it may take a second for me to answer your questions if you do post them. But, you know, anything about scripting or what I'm doing, or if you want me to slow down, just let me know. Okay. RoScripter, can you script me for a game I make? It's fine if you don't. DM me on Discord for business-related stuff, and we can work that out there. So yesterday, we left off with basically the UI comes up when we get full on pizza, when we have too much pizza. So what we're going to do is, because you can see right here it says, oh no, you've eaten too much, go sell your pizza. We're going to have a button that teleports us to a sell stand type thing. And iRookie actually put together a uncopy locked version of a cool sell stand type thing. So we're going to be using that for this. And if anybody else has any builds that they want me to use in this, or any other scripts or ideas, just let me know and you can send me a DM on Discord. And we can check that out for sure. Let's see. So this is the one he sent me, and I think it looks very good. So we're just going to copy that right over to the place. Just like that. And we'll hop on out of this. Alright. Alright, well, I'll answer questions. So basically, I noticed yesterday I did spend a lot of time answering questions, and I want to do more scripting today. So I'll answer questions like every 5 minutes. I'll stop and answer questions. So, Kat, how do I make a rounded GUI? Rounded GUIs consist of images, round images. So you can just type in round GUI kit in models on Roblox, and then it should come up. Your tutorials help me. Awesome. Happy to help. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, let's get into scripting this. I'll answer any questions again in a little while, but for now, I do just want to work on the game a little. So let's just group this together, and we can just put it over here for now. You know, obviously we'll add more to the map later on, but for now I just want to, you know, just have the basic things, the basic scripts. So what we can do is, let's just name this sell stand. And then we'll have a part that the player can actually step on that will pull up a sell UI, and we'll say like, would you like to sell this? So what we can do is, if we grab a part, let's see, we can just move it down, and then we just scale it over a little bit, and we'll just make it whenever the player touches this, it'll sell. Use magnitude. Oh, we could use magnitude. That's actually a good idea. I think that might be a little bit more laggy though. We might get more lag if we use magnitude. So I don't know. I don't know if we'd want to do that. Yeah, so we can set the transparency of this to 1. Alright, yeah, let's use magnitude. That's fine. So instead of having it, if you touch the part, we'll just say if the magnitude is within a certain distance. So if they get within a certain distance of this part, right here, then we'll do that. Let's just name this cell part. And then what we can do is we'll just put a script in here. And then I guess the way we'd want to do it is actually, if we do a script, we could do it, we could name this pizza. So this is the pizza handler. So we can name this pizza sell because we want to sell it. That's the idea. Pizza sell. And then we can, in here, we can say, so local players equals game.players.local player, or just game.players because it's a server script. And then we can say players.playerAdded, connect that to a function. I'll grab the player in there. And then from there we can just say, well, actually we should probably get the character too. Player.character added. And then we connect that to a function. And we'll grab the character in that. Gotta close that off. And then what we can do, we can say, I don't want to use a while true. That's the thing. We can do render service dot stepped. It's actually probably better. Let's look. Render stepped. Or run service dot render stepped. That's my bad. Here, let me copy this over from the wiki. We'll just say run service dot stepped. Do it like this. We shouldn't have to do a wait inside of there because we're doing it like this. And then we can just say if player, I think it's like distance from character, something like that. And we can do it like that. Roblox distance from character. I remember seeing a function like that somewhere. Player comma distance from character. And then we will, what do we pass in? We're going to pass in a vector, vector3.new, and then from there we will get the position of the cell part. And so we'll say if the position of that is greater than or equal to 10 studs, 5 studs, do 10 studs, we'll see how that works. And then we'll say print selling. We can see how that actually winds up working out. Let's see. If we head right in. Please, please, please. Oh, render step can only be used from local scripts. Dang. That's a shame. I guess we'll have to do it in a while true then. I don't like doing that, but I think that's really our only option, to be honest. If we do while true do, end it off, and then we can just wait one. Yeah, we'll do while wait do actually. While wait do. And we can see how that winds up working out. Let me answer questions. If anybody has any questions, just let me know. Viking render service.render step. That basically it runs. It's pretty much the same as a while true, but it's like an event, so it doesn't clog up anything else that has to run after it. Any other questions from anybody? You gotta eat a burger? Okay. I'll see you later. Okay. Let's move on then. So while wait, we get the magnitude. If it's greater, we should say less than or equal to 10. That's my bad. And then we'll see how that winds up working out. Let's see. Wait for it to load in. Oh. Why is that? Oh. Is it anchored? I think it's anchored. Can collide. Yeah. Did you see that? It said selling like 54 times. Oh, wait, 10 is probably way too much. We need to do like 3. If 10's like that far out, we need to go a little lower. What is the simulator going to be about? This is pizza simulator. So you eat pizza and then you get pizza in your inventory. There we go. So now it's not printing at all. Oh, that's not good. I think I did something wrong somewhere. So while wait do, if player distance from character, we pass in that vector. Oh, dang, it's already a vector. I don't need to say vector 3. Make stupid mistakes when you're live streaming. Alright. Let's try that out again. Alright, so now we can actually set that to like 5. And that should work better. Better than before. Hopefully. Let's see. We get... So I want it to be whenever we get inside this ring right here. That's pretty good. Let's do 6 just to make it a little bit wider of a range. And we'll see how that winds up working out. Please work, please work, please work. Yay! Awesome. And then so we can have something that it like it toggles it type thing, so that it's not like we're selling like 500 times. We say every 5 seconds it'll sell. So we'll just say, I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, I'll put it right here. Local selling equals false. Now we'll move it down. Local selling equals false, and then if selling equals false. Nah, that's gonna take up more memory usage. We don't want that. So inside of this, if selling is equal false, then end that off. I live in the United States. If selling equals false, then print selling, and then you say selling equals true. Wait. We can do every 2 seconds, and then selling equals false again. Give me 2K Robux. I don't need 2K Robux. I don't have much use for Robux really. It's, you know, I'm just trying to help out, you know. Let's see. Yay, there we go. So it sells every 2 seconds if we stay inside. So it's not, if somebody just runs past here, it'll only sell 1 time, which is perfect. That's all we want. 10K? No, I'm good. Thank you. Okay, so from here, we actually need to have the code that sells it. We want to have, so we need something that figures out how much they have, so how much is in their backpack, which is a leader stats value. And then from there, we will actually increment that down to 0, and then increment their coins based on how much they had. So what we can do is say local, what is the variable name? It's in here somewhere. I think it's under pizza handler, right? Yeah. We'll say local pizza amount, and then we'll set that equal to whatever. So we would say whatever is in their leader stats. So player dot leader stats dot pizza dot value. So that's how much they have. So that'd be like the max amount, I guess. And then we'll say from there. So pizza dot so when you sell pizza, it should probably only sell for 1 coin each. So we'll say player dot leader stats dot coins dot value is equal to player dot leader stats dot coins dot value plus we add the pizza amount dot value, and then we're just gonna say pizza amount dot value equals 0, and that should give us what we're looking for. And it might actually make a module to increment the coins, because it's easier if we just say like module dot add coins. It's a lot easier than doing it like this. Yay, there we go. Look at that. We can sell 1, 2, 3, and then we sell it, so we should have 91. Perfect. And we can't spam it, so there is a cooldown, which is awesome. Let's see. I just want to test the delay on the stream. Right now, I want you to type in the chat, pizza is awesome. I want to see how long the delay is. I'm counting. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7-second delay. That's actually not bad at all. So perfect. So it's not too bad. It's not too off. I like that. Okay, because yeah, yesterday was like a 30-second delay. That was insane. Let's see. So from here, so now we have it so we can sell the pizza. Now let's make it so we have a visual representation of your pizza on your backpack. So we have like a pie on your back that kind of like gets bigger as you eat more. I think that would work out pretty well. So the way we can do that is, so this is our pizza model itself, right? Like this. And then what we can do, so if we union these, does the color change to be all the same? Nope, not negate. Ooh, it actually just unions to be one. I like that. Okay, so we don't want it to be in a tool, that's for sure. So we can, let's take this out of the tool. And we can just name this pizza once again. So pizza back type thing. And then, so it's gonna start small and then it'll increase. Yeah, I have a brother, but he doesn't annoy me at all. He's a nice kid, so. Pizza back. So what we will do from here is, see, so if we size the handle, because we need to scale this, and that really doesn't work. We could also have it so you have like, no, I'm just trying to work this out. I'm trying to think how we could actually, how we could size it. Because if we size, I don't think we can size a whole model. Like that's not, it's not exactly an option. What you can do is if we union it, right? We can actually, it doesn't even have to be a model. Because then if we set the size, of this, if we set the size to 222, 333, okay, so that does increase it every time. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. So we probably want the start size. Yeah, we want the start size a little bit bigger. The start size will be 111, and then from there we can increase it as we go. I like that. Okay, cool. So what we will do is we will put this in server storage and we'll name it pizza back. So in the backpack handler, we will also make the visual representation, like the visual of the backpack. So what we can do is say local pizza back clone equals game.serverstorage pizza back clone. So we clone that, and then we want to attach it. We want to, really what we want to do is we want to weld that to the backpack, so, or to the player's back. So we will say pizza back clone dot position. I guess we can do it like that. Equals, no, let's do it with C-frame. That's actually better. Equals pizza back clone dot C-frame. Yeah, because that'll account for rotation as well. Pizza back clone dot C-frame times C-frame, or we want to say player. We're going to say player dot character, and we'll do this in character added. Connect function, grab that character, end it off like that, and then we'll say pizza back clone C-frame equals character dot, we can do upper back or upper torso. Yeah. Let's just see. So I know it's going to be a little messed up, but I just want to see what that looks like. You're too stupid for this. No, you're not. I promise. Look, I'll publish it right now, so you can get up to date on where we are. So if you go to where we uncopy lock, like because it's on copy locked, if you go to the game, you can get it right there. So like if you're confused, you can just copy the code over. So we set the C-frame and now we just need to weld it. So we will create a weld constraint in here, and then we'll say pizza back clone dot weld constraint dot, let's see, we are best friends online. Sure. Part 0 equals pizza back clone dot weld constraint dot part 1 equals, we need that to be the upper torso. Yeah, character dot upper torso. See how that winds up working out. So this will only work in R15, so it's not going to be rethro enabled, just so you know. So if you have a rethro character, I'm sorry, but wait, let's see, is it in there? Maybe we have to parent it to the character too. When's he gonna go live? I am live right now. Let's see. That's why. pizzabackclone.parent equals character. Let's try that. See how it works. It should be in there. Yay! See, there it is. I mean, it's. We'll reposition it, but that's the idea in the end, right? We want it to be like that. So now what we need to do is we need to add to that C-frame. So we'll multiply on that C-frame. So we will say times C-frame.new. So if we change that Z value to 10, it should shift it over by 10 in the Z direction, which I'm not sure is what the Z direction is right now. So perfect. So we want it to be that way. We don't want it to be that far back, so we probably only want to do it like 2 or 1.5. So we'll change it to. Let's see how that looks. Needs to be less. Do 1. Probably don't even have to do it much at all. Let's try this again. I think it's inside of me, right? Is it? No? Did it just not come up that time? That's kind of weird. Let's see again. Oh, there we go. That's weird. It didn't come up that one time. I'm not sure why that was. But that works. So now we just need to multiply the C-frame, the rotational C-frame. So let me just look that up real quick. Even the best scripters have to look things up. It's always, you know, having resources online is always useful. So, because there's no point in memorizing everything. Copying code never hurts. Rotate model, because there's some code somewhere on the internet that I used before to do some C-frame rotation, because I don't exactly remember how on the top of my head to do that. And all it is C-frame.angles. Yeah, that works out pretty well. We'll just say times C-frame.angles. And then, yeah. Let's see how that works. So we're going to move it, and then we'll rotate it. That's the order of how we'll do the C-frame. Yes. You sub my name. No. Is it gone again? You see, it only comes up sometimes. Why is that? Why is that happening? Is it even in my character? It's not in my character. Well, then the question is, if it's not my character, where is it? Let's wait till the player gets down yet. From Euler angles, yeah, I guess we could. But I'm just gonna do it this way. We wanna wait till they get down. Through, like, when they hit the base plate, that's what we'll wait. So I'm just gonna wait 5. And I know it's not good to do a hard weight like that, but I'm going to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think it's doing anything. Yeah. So that when we multiplied by the angles, that messed it up somehow, I think. It's not exactly not right. Give it 5 seconds. Okay, so we have that. But then why is that? What if we multiply it first and then we multiply the second time? So we do this multiplication right here. Let's see how that works. Parent it after. Oh, you're right. Yeah. I should. So set that first. Well, will that still work before I parent it? I guess it would. Let me weld it after. See how that works. It's that rotation. It's that rotation that's like not right. It's this. This is the issue right here. And I have no clue why. Usually stuff like this, usually rotational stuff works, you know? You just don't have problems with it. I just saw like a coin or something fly up. That might have been the pizza. I feel like it was. Wait for it. You'll see it. Ready? My eyes is tricking me. Yay! Yay! Look at that. You see that? There we go. That's what we wanted. It worked. It worked. Yay! That's awesome. Okay, cool. So from here, let's say we'll change it to 0.1. Just because it's wrong. Yeah, that's what I did. I did use C-frame angles after I said it. I guess we don't really need to wait 5. Yeah, I know I said angles. I said angles after the C-frame? That's what I did. See? Yeah, I did. So I set the C-frame and then I set the angles. Right? Is that what you're saying? Did I do it right? I think so. Right? I set the C-frame, set the angles after. Are you just going to not answer me? Okay. Well, that's sad. But that's okay, because I will still figure it out. Because that's what I do. I make games and I figure them out. Figure out what I need to fix. Dude. Okay, we need to get rid of this weight, because I can't handle it with the weight anymore. Are you saying it? Dude, I don't know if you're saying it's right or wrong. Well, it's not working now. This is killing me. Can I just like rotate the pizza and just like say there we go, yay? Maybe I won't even do it with C-frame, I'll just position it. But then if the player rotates their character, we have to do it with C-frame. Okay, there's no pizza in here. Like, I see it. There's none. I'm looking at my character. The question is why? Bug fixing is something, if you're getting into scripting, bug fixing is going to take so long. Like, that is probably the only thing that I dislike, is having to like figure out why something's not working. It worked before we had this rotational junk in here. Why? Right. I don't answer questions like that, I'm sorry. That's just kinda, it's not related to this, so. Yeah, pull up your code. I'm looking at something on the wiki too. Like I'm looking at her on like scripting helpers right now. And it says to multiply by the C-frame after you set it. That's what I did. But it's not even getting parented. That's my problem with this. It's like, so it's unanchored, right? The can collide, it's true, so it should at least fall if it's not welding right. Yes, reborn. Oh, wait. It's right there. I see it. It's just kind of hidden. It's this. What is it? How do you do it with like some other angles? I'm looking. Hey, Kathy. I'm looking reborn. I know, right? I'm just waiting for him to type. Let me look. Roblox rotate C-frame. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Usually, I usually do this. I do this every time. This is how I do it. Because you can multiply. Yeah, C-frame dot angles. That's how you're supposed to do it. I'm doing it the right way. C-frame dot angles. And I'm going to say 90. Times C-frame dot angles 90. C-frame that from orientation? I've honestly, like, see, yeah, it worked. It's just hidden in me. It worked. Never mind, sorry, it worked fine. It worked. Thank you to anyone who has helped me fix this, because it's frustrating. Yay, there we go, we have pizza. Happy days. Let's see. Let's just position it in the right direction, in the right spot, because we don't want it to be floating behind us. I think that's about right, and we just want to move it down a little. So we'll say like -2 on the Y. Right, push it down 2. Finish your drawing. Well, that must have been too low. Maybe it has to be, yeah, 2 is too low. Do -1. Yeah, Brown, just like chill out, bro. Please. No, dude, it was working so well. Like, I saw it. You all saw it. It did work. Somehow. Try 0.3. Well, for some reason, it's whenever I adjust it, it's like, it's not even in my character right now. Right? Unless I'm like looking wrong, it's not. Yeah, we have proof. Clone that parent equals character. But if we shift it down by none, and then we go in, and we check that out. Brown, dude, I'm going to mute you. I'm asking you to stop, okay? You are in timeout. There we go. That's fun. Okay, dude, I have no clue what this is. It worked. You saw it with this code right here. It worked. Like, I'll Command Z, I'll go back. Dude, I don't know what's going on. This is very unfortunate. Okay, so it works now. It works now. But if I change this number to negative 0.5, which I am moving it down just a little bit on the y-axis. It just disappears. We might just have to wind up welding it to the lower torso instead. And then maybe it'll work better. Okay, so that works right there. Let's see what options we have that we can weld it to. So if we're not going to weld it to the upper torso, we have the lower torso, we have the upper torso. Well, I guess we kind of have to use the upper torso, because if we do the lower torso, that's too low. If we change the X, I know this is weird, but I just want to see what happens if we do. Weld it to the humanoid root part. See, I would weld it to the humanoid root part, but the problem with that is it, like, if you move, it stays still, so it doesn't, like, shift with your back type thing. I see you saying humanoid root part. There's a delay. Upper torso is probably our best option. We might just have to leave it that high for now, because I don't. And usually when I go off stream, I figure out all the bugs and stuff that doesn't work. How many games have I ever made? A lot. Way too many. How many successful? Pretty much none, but how many have I made just for fun type thing? Quite a lot. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave this here, and I know it doesn't look right, but I don't really know what we can do for now. So I'm just gonna have to leave it, and then we can change it. So let's say we have. Let me just go and we can figure out about how we want to do the math to actually figure out how big we want it to be. Dude. Why is this happening? Is it because my character's falling down at the same time? I hate this so much. I actually hate this. Yes, I have made an app. I made an app a while ago. I mean, I'm not going to share it with you because I give out some of my personal details, but yes, I have. Okay, there we go. Bam, done. It works. Okay. We're just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it like that. That looks good. That looks like it works. Okay. Yay, now everybody's cheering. Good. Okay. Now we can actually figure out how to size this. I knew it had something to do with us falling down in midair. That's awesome. Okay, good. So let's say we have 10 pizza in our backpack. How much bigger do we want to actually make this? That's the question. So pizza back. So if we set this to 555, it's a little too big. 222, 111. So let's do the math. So if we want to go from 1 to 2, that means for every 1 pizza, we have to increase it by 0.1, right? Yeah. So what we'll do is we will say, what will we say? We'll say pizza.changed, connect that to a function, new value, and then we don't want to multiply by 0.1. I want to have a number that we can multiply by. Like, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I need to multiply by some kind of number. Let me see. You've got to be kidding me. Is this seriously not coming out again? Is it, or this isn't coming up again? Oh gosh, my friends, this is not fun. I might just move on to scripting something else and come back to this. We might just have to script another aspect of the game. I'm gonna change this to 4, but if it doesn't work, yeah. Okay. So now it worked. Of course, now it decides to work. Okay. I'm gonna give this another try. So pizza.change. So we want to multiply. Yeah. So we want to say pizza back clone dot size equals vector3 dot new, and then we just want to say so local base size. So by default we want it to equal 1, and then we want to say local addition of size. We want to add new value divided by 10. So we say equals vector3 dot new base size, or we say local total size equals base size plus, right? Plus addition of size? I think that works. Base size, or we say total size yeah, people would complain about that, but we can fix that. It's just a temporary, because this is getting very frustrating. Trying to make this back pizza thing work. It's just a temporary fix. So now, if we gain it, yay! Look at that, my friends, it's working. That's actually very fun. I like that. But if you were to do 100, that would be a really big pizza on your back. But that's okay. We can have people walking around with giant pizzas. I don't think that's a problem. And I guess by default we do want to set it, right? Yeah, we want to set it like this. We're repeating code. We should make a function short for it, shouldn't we? Function update size, and then we will get the pizza and the pizza back clone, and then in there all we have to do is this, and we can just say update size actually. So we just say update size, and then in there we will pass in the pizza, so the new value, and then the back representation, so pizza back clone. Just like that. Yeah, I should turn off can collide, you're right, that'd be smart. Let me do that. I hope that doesn't mess up with what we're having though right now, like the success we've been having with it going on your back. It shouldn't. Yay, perfect, it doesn't. Alright, and then we can actually, so we'll just call that same function. See, this is why I put it in a function, because it's a lot easier to call it in multiple places. So then we'll just update the size by saying new, we need to pass in the new value, so we'll just pass in pizza dot value, and then the pizza back clone once again. Make you get fatter over time, we could do that. For now, I'm just gonna do it with this though, because we spent so much time trying to get this to work. It's not even funny. Like, yeah, there we go. So by default, it'll come up. You sell your pounds at the store. And then we actually, okay, so that's done. So the pizza on your back, that works. That's done. Happy, right? That's good. Now we need to make something that will teleport us over to the store. We could do this in a Game Pass format as well, so you have to have a Game Pass. But for now, I'm just going to do it built in by default in this. So we will just say, in this Too Much Pizza UI, I will add a button. Right? Yeah, we don't have any buttons, so we don't have anything to clone from. size 0.10, just so that it scales properly. And then we will scale that. Border size pixel 0. I'm so happy to be moving on. Actually, let me publish this so that we don't lose our changes, because that was like miserable having to make that whole thing. So that, yeah, I mean, again, another scripting tip. If you're getting into it, like into scripting, there are going to be times where you like absolutely hate what you're doing, and you're not like, it's not easy to get it done, but like, you know, you have to get certain things done in order for the end result to come out well. So that's why, you know, that's why we do this kind of thing, right? Like, I kind of go over, you know, you got to fix the bugs. Even though it's not always fun, you got to do it just so that, you know, your game works as you want, and you're not just avoiding it in every single direction just because one bug came up. You know, you actually have to work on fixing those kinds of things. But that is very cool. And I don't know, do we want a button back? Do we want to make it look fancy? Yeah, why not? Let's make it look nice. So we'll just do this. And then I'm going to create a frame, actually, underneath this. And or we're going to have the frame underneath of Too Much Pizza. And then we will name this Button Back. Like that. But now it's over the button. And we don't want that. So the text button is actually going to go inside of Button Back. And then position, we want to change the anchor point. The position is 0.5, 0.5. 5, comma 0. We want to size it all the way up. Yeah, and this will be the last thing we work on for this stream. But again, we'll be doing more on this. I wanted to get out my daily upload, and I wanted to do another stream just because it went pretty well yesterday. But yeah, I'll end it in a few minutes. So let's just get that back color like that. And then if we set that, as you'll see, so now it kind of looks a little bit raised, which is pretty cool. So it just adds a little bit more to the overall look of the button, which is pretty cool. Let's see. I think that's centered, right? If we anchor this, yeah, it's already anchored. We want to set that to 0.5. See, you can't really see that button back that much. I want to make it more visible. But I don't want it to be like obnoxiously like that. Like, we don't want it like that. That doesn't look good. We can make it raised like this, though. So it's like you can kind of tell it's, you know. And then we can just scale it out a little bit. And we'll say teleport to sell. Or we can say sell pizza. And then people should know that they can click on that. And then we can actually just script this button. So we can say sell button. We will add, we can do this in this UI actually. Name it Too Much UI. And we can say Too Much Pizza dot button back dot sell button dot mouse button one click, connect that to a function, and I'm going to teleport them locally. I know this prevents the opportunity for some anti-exploits, but it's easier to teleport them locally, so that's why I'm just going to do it in here. We will just say local end position or end C-frame equals game.workspace.cellPart.cFrame, and then player.character, whoops, like this, colon set primary part C-frame and C-frame. And we can just set this, we can turn that off. And we do have the part, the part's in here somewhere, cell part. If we set the C-frame, are they gonna wind up going through the floor? Because I don't want that. Let's do it like that, see how that comes out. Thank you once again to Rookie for this build. He did pretty good on it, actually. Like, I don't think I could make anything better, so it looks really nice. Yeah, actually, you can, Viking. You can, if you teleport players, if you do anything, like if you teleport player or you jump a player on the client, everybody else will see, which is pretty cool. It's bad for exploits, but it's still possible, you know. Alright, let's see. We want to fill up and we just want to make sure this works. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And it teleports us. Very good stuff. And then finally, yeah, the building will be bigger, but this is just test for now, right? So yeah, Viking, you can do it locally. I mean, if you want to have an anti-exploit that prevents people from teleporting locally, just in case they use like a script injector and they do that, like, you know, it might not be the best idea to do it from a local script, but you can if you want, you know, like that's what I'm doing right here. So now I just want to animate it a little bit. I want to animate it so when you click, the button goes down, and when you release, it goes up. So if we say too much pizza dot button back dot cell button dot mouse button one down, connect that to a function, and then all I'm gonna say is this right here, cell button. We're just gonna position that. We'll say so cell button. I should really have a variable for this, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. Local, right there. Local cell button equals this. And now we can change it just to make it nicer. We say cell button dot position equals udem2 dot new. And we'll set it to 0.5, comma 0, 0.50. And this will just put it at the same position so it looks like we're clicking down. And then we're going to say cell button dot mouse button 1 up. And then we connect that to a function. And then we're just going to set it to the current position. Equals, what is the current position of the cell button? It is, well, it should be right there. We will just set it to 375. No, not 475. 375. Equals udem2 dot new 0.5 comma 0 comma 0.375 comma 0, and it should work. I hope. I pray. Let's see. If we come over. Alright, well that... Oh, wait. Is that a bug? No, it works fine. Never mind. Alright. So we eat this giant pizza, and I don't even care right now that that pizza's not coming up on our back. I'm gonna work on making that better later. But let's focus on this. So we eat the pizza, we fill up all the way. Click down, click up. Looks pretty good. We just want to set that UI. We want to tween that out now. And the way I will do that is just say this and that. Oh, 0.25. That's my bad. First thing I ever scripted was a block. Yeah, actually, one of my first ever tutorials was a block that changes color. And the reason that's such a good like first time script type thing is just because like it's such a simple thing to make and you see a result. So, you know, if you can make something that you're learning from and you see an end result and you see something like, wow, I made this, like this is actually a useful creation, you know, it's a lot easier to learn how to script that way. So, oh no, you've eaten too much. Perfect. And now we eat it all again. We'll just try one more time. How do you make a jump delay? Eek, I'm not really sure. You'd have to override the Roblox jump event somehow. Oh, is it in game settings, really? Yeah, I haven't checked out their new settings. I know they do add some. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I've been coding for quite a while, and honestly, it just takes time. You know, it takes time. It's not difficult. It's just time consuming. You know, it's a lot of stuff you have to learn, um, and then you can get to the point where I am. You know, probably in a few months if you really are dedicated to it. You know, I mean, it took me a few years because I was just making games and doing it that way. But if you dedicate yourself and you watch videos on it every day, I'm sure you can, in like 3 months, you could get to the point where I am, you know? Yeah, I'm 14. I know. Everybody says that every time. Everybody's like, what? There's no way. But it is true. I am. And we can actually just do this when they click the button, just to make it a little better. Make it right. Like that. Because that's kind of like a bug type thing. Let's check this out, and I will end it up in like 2 minutes if this does wind up working. So that works. We click it. Pizza gets bigger. I'm spamming my mouse right now. Okay. Too much pizza. Go sell your pizza for coins. Alright. There we go. And I do have to click one last time when it's at 10, so I want to change that. Pizza sell. I just want to change this to 9. And it's a value in here somewhere. I think it's actually right here. Greater max pizza value -1. Right? I should do a 24-hour stream. Gosh, that would like... I don't think I could. I don't think I've even stayed up 24 hours, like, ever. Here, yeah, I guess that part won't actually work. Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's it for now. Does anybody have any final closing suggestions or comments or anything like that that I can answer? Anything about your code, my code? Anything? Yeah, if not, I'll end it. I'll wrap it up right here. I'll give you a sec because I know there is a delay. Let me check my Discord actually while I wait. One DM, 2 DMs. Let's see, I got a ping in the RoScripter Discord. Yeah. Let's see. You could add more coins. Comment, I'm almost done with the shop. Awesome, rookie. I'm excited to check it out. Now you could add more coins when you go sell. Yep, that's another option for if you upgrade your thing, your pizza. Welcome to Pizza Simulator, like a UI. Yeah, I like that. Are you making the game? Yep, we are making this game together on stream for the whole time. When you first join, it would say, welcome to Pizza Simulator. Yeah, that'd be perfect. I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. I hope you guys learned something new today about scripting on Roblox. If you want to use the assets, I just published the game, and it's uncopy locked. It's in the description, and I'll see you guys later.